They laughed. They actually mocked him. Remember Devin Booker, that smug Luka special comment echoing?
Oh, yeah. And Chris Paul with that little smirk, that flex.
It felt like a real slap in the face if you were a Mavs fan. But here's the thing about Luka Doncic. He doesn't just get mad, he gets, well, historical.
He really does.
He wasn't just trying to win, it felt like he wanted to make the Suns pay. So, is it even a rivalry? Or is it more like, I don't know, a personal vendetta? An obsession?
That's a fair question.
Why else does one guy just keep torching a really talented team with such almost gleeful precision, like they owe him money or something?
Right.
What really happened between Luka and the Suns? And maybe the big question, is this rivalry already over, or is it about to explode all over again? Let's dive into the personal side of this NBA beef.
Yeah, let's do it. Because it's fascinating how one moment, one comment can fuel an athlete like Luka for so long.
Exactly.
You got to go back to the 2022 West Semis Game 5. Phoenix is up 3-2. They're at home, feeling pretty confident.
Yep, riding high.
Booker hits that layup, does the little flop imitation, and yells, "That's the Luka special," to the crowd. Seems like, just trash talk.
Right. Standard playoff stuff, maybe.
Maybe. But for Luka, some of that competitive, it clearly hit different. What do you think that really signaled to him?
It felt like pure disrespect, didn't it? Like they weren't taking him seriously, even up 3-2. And his response, man.
That was something.
Game 6, back in Dallas. Okay, he drops 33 points, which is great. But it wasn't just the points, was it? It was the smile.
Yeah, that almost calm smile, like he knew something they didn't.
Exactly. Like, oh, you thought that was funny, just wait. But then Game 7 in Phoenix.
Wow. That wasn't a game, it was an annihilation, a statement, like you said.
35 points in the first half. He matched the entire Suns team.
The entire team. It's still kind of hard to believe.
And 6 threes raining down, people reporting countless smirks. It wasn't just, okay, we won the series. It felt like he wanted to just erase them. The Mavs didn't just win, they, broke the Suns that night.
They absolutely did. And look, if you understand Luka's whole competitive mindset, this isn't really a one-off. He lives for high stakes. But maybe even more. He thrives when it gets personal.
Yeah.
When you make it personal. He seems to make it historical.
That's a great way to put it.
And the numbers back it up, right? Since that series against Phoenix, he's averaging, nearly 35 points a game, shooting almost 50%.
It's insane consistency against one team.
And they've tried everything. They put McCall Bridges on him, an elite defender, right?
Supposedly, yeah. One of the best wing defenders.
They throw double teams at him.
Yeah.
What happens? He finds the open guy. His passing is just too good.
Or they try to ignore him, maybe shade off, and then he just explodes.
Exactly. So what does that tell you? The fact that none of these defensive strategies really work consistently, it suggests, well, a psychological edge, doesn't it?
Oh, completely. It's like he lives rent-free in their heads.
Yeah.
They can't solve the Luka puzzle, and maybe the worst part is they know they can't. Bridges couldn't stop him. Doubles don't work long-term. Playing him straight up is suicide. He just dissects them, and honestly, it looks like he enjoys it.
He really does seem to relish it.
Which kind of brings us back to that core question, Luka versus Booker. Is this actual genuine beef, or is it, just good drama for us fans?
Well, based on everything we see, the reports, the body language, it feels pretty real.
Yeah.
The narrative out there is pretty consistent. Luka genuinely doesn't like Devin Booker.
You really think so? 100%.
I mean, look at them on the court.
Yeah.
Booker's usually so cocky, so vocal against Luka. Often, he's quiet, almost looks frustrated.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
And think about their last matchup. Booker shoots, 5 for 15?
Yeah.
Awful night for him. Meanwhile, Luka hangs 50 on him.
And he smiled again, didn't he?
He smiled again. See? It doesn't feel like just trying to get a W. It feels like Luka goes into those games wanting to, embarrass Phoenix.
The big shots, the stare downs, it's all communicating, like this is my league now, this is my stage.
Exactly. What does that kind of intense focus on just one opponent tell you about his whole mindset?
It's that fire, isn't it? Almost an obsession. He needs to prove something to them, specifically, but it's still kind of wild.
How so?
How does a team with KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, I mean, that's insane offensive talent, how do they keep struggling so badly against this one guy?
Yeah, on paper it doesn't quite add up.
They should have the tools, right? To at least make him work harder.
You'd think so. But I think it really comes down to a clash of styles and maybe how Luka exposes some of Phoenix's weaknesses.
Okay, explain that.
Well, Phoenix, they want to play fast, right? Get out in transition, lots of ISO plays for their stars. pretty basketball.
Yeah, run and gun, showcase the talent.
But Luka, he completely dictates the tempo. He slows everything down, uses his size in the post against smaller guys. He's got that lethal floater, the step-back threes, obviously.
Well, with the vision, he sees everything.
Everything. So he just disrupts the entire rhythm the Suns want to play at. Their fast and pretty style suddenly looks kind of stagnant, predictable even.
Against Luka's, what did you call it? Slow and surgical approach.
Exactly. Slow and surgical. And he makes guys like KD and Booker, I mean, all-time scorers look just ordinary in these games sometimes. That's honestly kind of terrifying if you're Phoenix.
It really is. He forces them to play his game, and they just can't seem to win it. And this dominance, it didn't just appear out of nowhere, right? There was that background noise early on.
Oh, yeah. People forget the draft doubts. Too slow, too soft, some said. Couldn't defend.
Right. The athleticism questions.
It really seems like he carries that stuff with him. Luka seems to have this like incredibly long memory for any kind of slight, any doubt.
He files it away.
Definitely. Those early scouting reports, you feel like they still fuel that fire inside him. And then when an opponent gives him more ammo with trash talk or disrespect,
forget about it. The response is coming.
It's almost always emphatic. We've seen it over and over. Remember the Clippers mocking him early on? He drops 42 on them. The Suns mock him. He drops 50. Fans doubt him. He silences crowds. It's that combination, isn't it? The unbelievable talent fused with taking everything so personally.
That's what makes him scary.
Terrifying for opponents.
So, thinking about all this history, the personal stuff, the on-court beatdowns, what happens next time they play? That Suns-Mavs game suddenly feels huge.
Oh, absolutely. Must-watch TV. In the West, where every game matters, their next meeting. It could genuinely swing playoff seeding. But more than that, maybe.
The psychology.
Exactly, the psychological edge.
Yeah.
Both teams are going to be desperate to win, obviously. But Luka, he's bringing all those memories, all that extra motivation we just talked about.
He's got the receipts.
He's got the receipts. And imagine if they meet in the playoffs again. Ooh. You just know Luka's coming, like pure vengeance. Yeah. Not just to win the series, but maybe to try and end the Suns' whole contender era once and for all.
Wow, that's a bold thought. What's your gut tell you? Next game, who takes it?
It's tough. But when Luka has this kind of personal stake in it, like you said earlier, it's just really hard to bet against him. He finds another gear.
It really makes for incredible basketball theater, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
All right, so now we got to turn it over to you listening. After all this, where do you stand? Is Luka Doncic basically the Suns' biggest nightmare? Is he just permanently camped out in their heads?
Or, is this rivalry still heating up? Maybe Phoenix figures something out. More twists to come.
Let us know. Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. We really want to hear what you think.
Yeah, definitely.
And hey, if Luka's been cooking your favorite team too, and let's be honest, he probably has, go ahead and smash that like button for us.
Please do, and make sure you subscribe, because you know when these two teams meet again.
Oh, we'll be right here breaking it all down. You won't want to miss it.